my name is Alexa Fouch, and I'm going to talk about the benefits I got from taking this walking class. So, first of all, as far as nutritional changes and challenges, I already have a very restricting diet because I have a lot of nutritional deficiencies. I have a lot of allergies. I'm allergic to wheat, gluten, sugar, dairy, a lot of things. So I already follow a paleo diet, actually a paleo AIP, which is a little bit more restrictive than a paleo diet. But basically you have mostly meats, vegetables, and fruits, no packaged food, no refined sugars, organic, all natural, that kind of stuff. So I already eat very healthy. But when I started this walking class, I kind of wanted to challenge myself. So I decided to cut out more carbs, as mostly potatoes, because I have a really hard time overeating on the starchy foods. And so I told myself, none at all for now, just to kind of let my body reset a bit. Something that this class helped me do was actually count calories, which I'm usually not a big fan of because I think it can get kind of obsessive. But I actually found it to be really helpful to see how much I was consuming at one time and how many calories were going to certain things. And so I kind of decided I should probably spread out those calories during the day, or maybe, consume less or something like that. So that was actually really helpful to count calories in a non-obsessive way, but more of an informational way. So I found that to be really helpful. That's not something I would usually do. I've never really counted calories, but this class had me do that. So I learned that it was actually a good thing. Also something that this class kind of challenged me to do, which was not class required, but I decided to do a 1 week smoothie fast to just kind of do a cleanse. And it wasn't just a fruit smoothie. I put protein powder in it and some fat and mostly vegetables and a little bit of fruit for 1 week, and that was really good. I actually didn't get hungry at all because I was getting all the nutritional value that I needed. And actually I should do that again because that was really fun. I love smoothies, so I didn't feel like I was depriving myself of anything. It was pretty great. So that was something this class kind of inspired me to do because I felt like I had the time to kind of look at my diet and my health since I was having class time to take out and do that. Also, I challenged myself with not eating late at night at all. I could not eat I still don't eat past 5 o'clock to kind of help my digestive system. Since you have, at a certain time, your body's not really going to be able to burn those calories or digest your food properly. And actually, truth be told, I was eating so late at night that I would wake up and I would feel like I was going to have to throw up because I wasn't able to digest my food. And that's just because I have a really sensitive body. So having that feeling every single time I woke up, I was like, I need to change something. And this class kind of motivated me to do that. You can do it because you have a class telling you you can. For some crazy reason, a lot of stress-induced stuff, I think, at the beginning of the year, I ended up gaining 20 pounds during the first semester of senior year. And that was absolutely crazy because it only took 3 months, and I don't know, I think it was just a lot of stress-induced weight gain, and that was pretty awful. But second semester, this WalkFit class happened, and I thought, okay, I can now take the opportunity to lose this weight because I have a class. So there's no excuses now because I have a class dedicated to my health. So I can proudly say that I've lost 12 pounds now. Only 8 more to go, which is not that big of a deal. But honestly, I feel so much better, way more energy, and a lot less sluggish. At the beginning of this semester, I believe I started around 7,500 steps a day, maybe about 8,000 steps a day. I already, walk around a bit. I'm a pretty active person. I like to, I'm not involved in sports or anything, but I like to do dance cardio stuff, or I really like to go on walks, especially in the spring. And I have such a beautiful neighborhood to do that. But I wasn't really taken the time to do it, especially because of the weather and because I felt like I just didn't have the time to. But with this class, I felt like I had now time in my day where I could go on a walk. But my steps started increasing a lot more because I got 2 jobs in about like mid second semester. One as a house cleaner and then another as a busser at a restaurant. As a house cleaner, you're actually moving around a lot more than you think you would, and you really do break a sweat working because you're walking around the house all day, mopping, vacuuming, you're running around, you're doing a lot. And then as a busser, it's even like way worse because you work, I would say 6 to 10 hour shifts a day. I usually work on weekends or sometimes school nights, and you are always on your feet. You're constantly clearing tables, running back from the kitchen to customers, and back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth. You never sit down, only on break time, and when you go to the bathroom. That's like literally it. So I, definitely got a lot of steps in with those jobs, so that helped. And I also really liked before I started working, I liked to do dance cardio, and I really want to continue that over the summer and actually be more active than I am now, because I feel like my job and walking around during my job is like getting my steps in, but I really want to do dance more like I was at the beginning of the semester because I love doing that. So as far as my thoughts on fitness now, I used to think you had to like really work out heavy every single day, like you had to set aside an hour to work out, and now with taking this class I realize that isn't really true. Even just 15 minutes a day is something. Like do a walk or a dance cardio workout, or do some leg lifts or some Pilates or some yoga. Just do something. Just kind of move around. 15 to 30 minutes a day is better than nothing. And that's something that I learned with this class because I'm kind of an all or nothing person. I'll work out for like 2 hours or I won't work out at all, and that's not very balanced. And with this class I kind of learned, it's okay to just do 15 minutes a day and then move on to 30 minutes a day, whatever you have time for. As far as obstacles in fitness that I had to overcome, honestly, I was really tired. I was heavily involved with the theater, a lot of theater this year. I had major roles and everything, and I was so used to staying up late for rehearsals and performances, and I just got so tired and beat down from that. And after all the shows that I did, I was just so exhausted, and all I wanted to do was sleep. And also I think that also had to do with the weight gain. When you weigh more than you're used to, you feel really sluggish and really tired. So that was something that I didn't have to defeat. I couldn't just tell myself to not be tired, but I got more sleep. I made sure that I went to bed on time, woke up at a good time, and I got the supplements and the vitamins that I needed. I started taking a lot more vitamins, a lot more like vitamin C or whatever I needed to get some energy. Another obstacle that I had to overcome for fitness was being busy. I had a lot going on this year. I had, my shows, and then now with like 2 jobs, and then I have college too, as well as just normal class at high school. So sometimes I felt like I didn't have time to work out. But what was nice about this class is that it wasn't necessarily had to work out. You just had to go on a walk or get your steps in. So I kind of told myself that, okay, again, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, just get that time in and then you're good, or, walk around a bit, just do something. So yeah, I couldn't really, with having a class so about it, I couldn't get my way out of it. I couldn't, say, oh, I'm too busy to work out. I was like, no, I have to work out or I have to move around because I have a class for it. And also I wanted it. I used to work out like a fiend all the time, and then when I get off of it, it's really hard for me to get back on because sometimes I just don't want to work out. I don't want to do it. So some obstacles that still exist. I still have that last bit of weight to lose, which I'm not too worried about. It's hard, but it's definitely not harder to lose the weight than it is, I'll tell you that much. But with working out more and still eating healthy and, eating in moderation, not overeating, I'm confident that I'm going to be able to lose it. And also I think another obstacle that I still have is I actually do need a little bit of motivation to just really start working out, actually do a workout routine, not just dance cardio, but that's a good way to start. but I need to get back into the groove of doing a workout routine so that I can gain that muscle that I need, because it's not just about weighing a certain amount, it's how much muscle do you have compared to your, the fat that you have in your body. And I want to make sure that I have good muscle tone, because that's where the health comes. That's when you're healthy, is when you have good toned muscles. As far as my conclusion for this class, I personally really liked it. I felt like it was very easygoing, but also motivational in the fact that I had a time slot of my day to think about myself and my health. And that was really nice to have a class credit going back to me and caring about my body and myself, especially because I felt like I really needed it, especially with senior year being extremely busy and kind of having gotten off the beaten path of like my health and everything. So it's really motivational for me to take the time to lose that 20 pounds that I had gained and to start working out again and eating less, eating in moderation, just everything towards my health. It was just very motivational. It was really nice just to have a class that was about myself and my health. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for teaching this class and for helping me personally achieve the goals that I have set for myself this year. So thank you. Have a wonderful summer. Bye!